Hello everyone, welcome back to Mentors Academy. So today is the 1st of October 2025. It's a new month and as always we are here with the most important current affairs from the newspapers like the Hindu, the Indian Express, PIB and all other reliable sources. Right, it's explained in detail with full exam relevance. So remember, these current affairs are most relevant for all your competitive exams, including the UPSC, CSC prelims, mains, also the epfo, CAPF exams, and all the state PCS and other competitive exams as well, right? So let's start with yesterday's MCQs first, and then move into today's key headlines, and then the articles in detail, right? So yesterday's MCQs, the first question was, with reference to the Wassenaar arrangement, consider the following statements. It is a multilateral export control regime regulating trade in dual-use goods and conventional arms. 2. India became a member of the arrangement in 2017. 3. Unlike the nuclear suppliers group, the Wassenaar arrangement functions under the United Nations. Which of the statements are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer to this question is option A, 1 and 2 only. The statement 1 and 2 are exactly correct, and the statement 3 is wrong because unlike the NSG, Wassenaar arrangement is not a UN body, right? Yeah. So the next question is, consider the following statements regarding the theaterization of Indian armed forces. The concept seeks to create integrated theater commands combining the Army, Navy, and Air Force for synergy. The post of Chief of Defence Staff was created in 2019 to drive such reforms. 3. India has already operationalized 4 fully functional integrated theater commands. Which of the statements these are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer to this question is option A, 1 and 2 only, right? Statement 1 and 2 are correct, and option 3 is wrong because India hasn't operationalized the 4 commands yet. It's still under discussion. Right. So now let's go through today's key headlines. Let me read them out for you one by one. So India experienced the 5th wettest monsoon since 2001. More rain in October, says IMD. Center directs NGOs to seek FCRA renewal 4 months before expiry. Over 1.73 lakh killed in road accidents in 2023, 1.6% rise, says NCRB. Maharashtra, Karnataka report most number of farmer suicides. Crime against children records 9.2% rise in 2023. Center extends the Road-Up export SOP plan till March 2026. Right? These are the most important headlines of today's news. So let's read them, know them one by one in detail. First article is about 5th wettest monsoon IMD report. So the IMD, India Meteorological Department, has reported that 2025 was the 5th wettest monsoon since 2001, with rainfall expected to spill into October. Right, we'll probably see higher rainfall in the October month, this month as well. Right, so monsoon here, it is considered normal when rainfall is 96 to 104% of the long period average LPA. So variations are influenced by many conditions like El Nino, La Nina transitions, and also the Indian Ocean dipole. Right. So what are the key points here? So the uneven distribution caused floods in northeast India, also the North India, but drought in the northwest India. Right, so extreme rainfall events are rising due to climate change. So a wetter October could damage the crops ready for harvest. Right, these are the concerns. For prelims, it's very important to know about the IMD and also the LPA concept, and for mains, connect this to climate variability, impact on agriculture, and disaster preparedness. The next article is about FCRA renewal, new directives. So the center directed NGOs, non-government organizations, to apply for FCRA renewal, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act 2010 renewal 4 months before its expiry. Right. So the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act FCRA, it regulates foreign donations to prevent misuse. Right, that is its main function. So NGOs must register with the Ministry of Home Affairs to receive the foreign funds. Important point. So delayed renewals earlier right? What was the issue with the delayed renewals? They led to a suspension of many key NGOs. So advanced filing will ensure continuity and compliance, and this aligns with a stricter oversight post the 2020 FCRA amendments as well. For prelims, it's very important to know about the FCRA basics, and for mains, NGO regulation versus civil society freedom, and also the governance challenges, right? So the next article is about road accidents NCRB report 2023. So NCRB data shows that 1.73 lakh people deaths occurred in 2023 due to road accidents, a 1.6% rise over 2022, right? Says NCRB data. So India has just 1% of world's vehicles, but 11% of global road deaths. Important data. Like all the data released by NCRB is very important, especially for your mains answer writing. Right, so 70% victims, right, were in the age group of 18 to 45 years only. So UP, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, states like UP, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu has the highest fatalities. So government initiatives like Bharat Mala, stricter amendment to Motor Vehicle Act norms, and IRAD, integrated road accident database. These are the key government initiatives, right? For prelims, very important is the NCRB data and also the MV Act, Motor Vehicle Act provisions, and for mains, road safety crisis, Vision Zero, and also the institutional reforms are very important to connect. The next article is about farmer suicides. Again, NCRB data says that Maharashtra and Karnataka recorded the highest farmer suicides in 2023. Right? So, farmer suicides are in general linked to debt, crop failure, climate shocks, and also lack of MSP coverage. So NCRB data shows that over 12,000 such farmer suicides are occurring annually in the recent years. So Maharashtra alone accounts for nearly 40% of farmer suicides, right? So dependence on informal lenders continues. Credit dependence on the informal lenders is still continuing, and the PM Fasal Bima Yojana, its weak coverage adds to this vulnerability. For prelims, connect this to the scheme PM Fasal Bima Yojana and also the Kishan credit card schemes. And for mains, agrarian distress and need for institutional credit reforms. The next article is about crimes against children rising trend. So NCRB here again, National Crime Records Bureau has reported a 9.2% rise in crimes against children in the year 2023. Right, key safeguards to children include the POCSO Act, right? The POCSO Act 2012 and the Juvenile Justice Act 2015. Over 1.2 lakh cases has been registered. Sharp rise in online exploitation has been noticed, and weak enforcement and poor rehabilitation it measures the persist. Right, for prelims, it's very important to know about these acts, POCSO Act and the Juvenile Justice Act provisions. And for mains, connect this to child rights, law enforcement gaps, and also the social reforms, right? So the next article about ROTAP export scheme extended, right? So the center extended the ROTAP scheme. It stands for remission of duties and taxes on exported products. So this has been extended till March 2026. So this ROTAP, right, remission of duties and taxes on exported products, it replaced the MEIS to comply with the WTO rules, right? So it covers more than 10,000 tariff lines. Very important. So it refunds taxes like the mandi tax and electricity tax, etc. It's vital for MSME exporters, especially amid the global slowdown happening. Right, for prelims, it's very important to know about this scheme, ROTAP scheme, and also the WTO compliance. And for mains, connect this to export competitiveness, WTO trade rules, and also MSME support, right? Very important. So yeah, these are key current affairs of today's news. Now let's test your knowledge with the two prelims model MCQs. Right, the first MCQ is With reference to the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act 2010, consider the following statements. 1. It is administered by the Ministry of Finance. 2. NGOs must apply for renewal of FCRA registration every 5 years. Foreign contributions can be used by political parties provided they disclose the source. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. The next question is, consider the following pairs regarding export incentive schemes in India. MEIS replaced by ROTEP due to WTO non-compliance. ROTEP, it remits unrefunded duties or taxes like mandi tax and power duty. SCIS, a scheme that supports manufacturing exports. So how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? Only one, only two, all three, and none. So please drop your answers to these two MCQs in the comment section below. We'll be checking your responses and we'll see the correct answers to these two questions in the next current affairs session, that is tomorrow. Right? We also have two mains questions for you to practice answer writing. The first question is, road accidents continue to be a leading cause of death in India despite multi-policy interventions. Critically analyze the reasons for this persistent challenge and suggest reforms for achieving road safety goals. 15 marker to 50 words question. The next question is, India's agrarian crisis remains a major driver of farmer suicides. Examine the structural causes and evaluate the effectiveness of government initiatives like PM Fasal Bima Yojana and Kisan Credit Card in addressing rural distress. Again, a 15 marker to 50 words question, right? So that wraps up today's current affairs session for 1st October 2025. We studied about monsoon variability, FCRA renewals, road accidents, farmer suicides, crimes against children, and also export SOPs, all directly relevant to your exam syllabus. Right, so if you found this session useful and helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Mentors Academy, and please press that bell icon to not miss any such exam focused content update. Right, so thank you so much for turning in today. I'll see you again in the next session tomorrow. Right, until then, keep learning, have consistency, and have a good day you all.